don't feel comfortable, you don't have to do it, but I would strongly suggest you do. It's a good opportunity to get for the whole group and really try to dial in what does it qualify for referral for you, because I love having trip tostadas and having beer and everything, but we're here to get business, right? So the more information you can provide about your business, the easier it's for us to refer you business. That's the whole point of being here tonight. And I'll say, if you guys walk away, you never fall with anybody you meet tonight, I can almost guarantee you that you will not get any business. So, we're going to build a rapport tonight, and don't wait 3 weeks. Call people tomorrow, live coffees or Zoom calls or whatever, right? And don't worry about having to go around and grab people's business cards, because I've done all the work for you. I've already spent a few hours at least putting together an attendee contact list. I've got everybody's phone number, email address, business information. I will send it out after the mixer, so that way it makes it very easy for you guys just to concentrate on making a rapport, right? So that business. Make sure you take advantage of that. There's a lot of work into it. After that, we will go to my favorite part of the night, which are the door prize draws. I want to thank everybody here that donated door prizes. I really appreciate that. But again, you have to stay till the very end to win. If we draw your name out of that ballot box, you're not here. Unfortunately, we're drawing a different name. So make sure you stick around for that. And if you guys haven't already donated door prizes, I would really appreciate you guys considering doing that in the new year here, because it really adds another level of excitement to the event, right? And I always promote you guys before, during, and after the mixture donating door prizes, so please do that. And then the last part of the night is the doing for all year, which is the draw for the trip to Kelowna. So don't take off. Make sure you stick around for that. The next mixture will be in 2024, which sounds like a long ways away. It's just next year. So that'll be Wednesday, January 17th at 5:30 p.m. I haven't chosen a venue yet. I've been so busy. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions for venues. It really helps me out. What's that?
Dorchester.
You mentioned that before. I got to look into that. You got me, Carl. You got me. But the kind of criteria I'm looking for, it's got to be large enough, even larger than this possibly, to fit the size of a group. That's going to allow us to have our own room or to shut down a part of the restaurant. We've had mixtures before where they're actually taking walk-in clients and they're watching our infomercials, which is a little bit awkward. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So that doesn't work out too well. We got to have food. Prefer liquor license. I did one with a liquor license this year. People were not very happy. So that's important.
Funny thing.
If you guys have any suggestions, please shoot me an email. I'd really appreciate that. And with that, we'll jump right into the feature presentation. So we've got Mike Duffy here from don'tgethacked.ca. He's doing his presentation tonight. And I actually have Mike working on my computer right now because I got hacked. And I gotta say, working with him is amazing. He really cares. He answers his phone 24 hours a day. Honestly, this guy.
You just have to sit here and watch it.
So let's try to confirm some business here. So, Mike, if you're ready.
In a minute.
We did.
Try not to blind you.
Then back up.
Let's see if that. Thank you, sir. Good evening to the Randy Gallant Monthly Mixer Group. How's everybody doing tonight? As always, a big round of applause for Randy Gallant for the consistency to plan and throw this mixer every month since it's the last one of 2023. Thanks so much, buddy. I missed you all last month at the October mixer. I was jealous Randy picked a taco place. I love tacos. And while you were enjoying your tacos and beer and the awesome presentation from, I think it was Nicholas Zutini who's presenting last month, my wife and I were working on climatizing to Dubai. 11-hour time change and plus 38 Celsius Middle East climate in October. That's not even the summer temperature. If you're wondering about the flights to get there, it's a 13-hour from LAX to Istanbul and 4 hours from Istanbul to Dubai. We took off Monday at 8 p.m. from LA and landed in Dubai around 2 a.m. A little bit of jet lag and a new climate and culture to get used to in Dubai. And a lot of people ask me, why did we go to Dubai? My wife and I were celebrating our 17th wedding anniversary. We were married in California in 2000. We got married in California in 2006, hence the LA pit stop. But I also have MupoEntertainment.com that I'm a producer with, and we have people in LA, so business trip. It's also my 4th anniversary of reading and living by the principles of this book. So I don't know if you've heard of Grant Cardone's The 10X Rule, but I've been literally applying this in my daily life for 4 years straight, and it's just a huge difference. The people I've met, it's just amazing, just amazing. Anyway, it's the 2nd year anniversary of starting my startup, Don'tGetHacked.ca, cybersecurity and computer services. So yes, 2 years of implementing the 10X rule principles and coaching to realize I was in a, if you don't know who I was the last 15 years, I had a franchise style business where I was bound to the existing business processes that were developed. And after being in the top 3 sales for a company for a decade, there's no more growth available in that business. I had to start new and build a business with my own systems, hence 10X rule. The trip is also the 2nd anniversary of my partnership with our startup entertainment company based in New Jersey and New York, our video podcasting platform, MupoEntertainment.com. So lots of things to celebrate in October 2023. And when you're in search of business development and mindset expansion, you do this by getting into rooms with new people you've never met before. So congratulations to all the new timers at this mixer, because I think I've been going to Randy's mixers for a couple of years now. So it's always great to see new people. So in the 10X world, I've been following that book for 4 years. I've got a lot of mentors. So as you may know, I'm an author. I've got a book called Brand Sharks. My co-author is Ruben Alvarez. I met him through 10X. He's also my logo designer. So if you see the hacker logo, Don'tGetHacked.ca, he designed that logo for me 2 years ago. And I'm so happy with it. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, this is definitely what we're using. So I went to see Ruben in El Paso in July of this summer. Last year, November at the Mixer, I also did a presentation and I gave everybody a copy of my book. So if you missed a free copy of my book, you can go to brandsharksbook.com and you can watch me read it to you. And then you can go buy a copy if you want a physical copy. Another mentor I've met in the last 2 years is Michelle Mupo, CEO of MupoEntertainment.com. I've been getting mentored for the past 2 years on Zoom. And I went to see the MupoEntertainment.com family in New Jersey this summer to shoot a movie. So it hasn't come out yet, but hopefully 2024, there's going to be a movie that we shot in New Jersey this summer. So in July, I went to see both. I saw Ruben in Texas and Michelle in New Jersey. And when I was sitting in New Jersey, that's when I knew I needed to go see more people I knew in Dubai. So hence the Dubai trip. Particularly, there's 2 people I wanted to see in Dubai. One of my mentors is Dr. Mariam Al-Ali Zastapol. She's a 10X business coach and Grant Cardone licensee. So she runs 10X events under the license of Grant Cardone. And she was throwing her 2nd event. I have never met her in person. It's just been Zoom calls for the last, I've been a professional troll on Facebook, I think 3 years. So I've been following a lot of people, and she's one of them. And then one of her guest speakers was Gary Brecka. You may or may not have heard of Gary Brecka. He's kind of blown up on the internet the last 2 years. He's the owner of 10X Health Systems. He's a human biologist by trade, and he's host of the Ultimate Human podcast. And that podcast is starting to blow up because he's helping celebrities fix their health and fix their lifestyle. So lots of fun people to go meet for the first time. So just a little background to why my presentation is titled and structured the way it's going to be structured. So please set your intention. Be open to the definitions. We're going to be talking about purpose, authenticity, and omnipresence. If you want to take notes, great. If not, I can send you all the notes. There's 7 pages. Try to eliminate distractions, but they're having a good time over there. So there's no PowerPoint. I didn't want to have you looking at screens. They'll look at photos of me and my wife in Dubai. You can go check out my Facebook for that. And if you have any questions, just be ready for your questions at the end of the presentation. That's fun. Okay. So let's go. Be authentic to grow your business 10X. Here are the 3 building blocks of growing your business to multiple 6 figures a year when you start from scratch. Yes, from scratch. I started Don't Get Hacked with no clients on August 1st, 2021. So 2 years in from 10X, I shut down my other business and I started from scratch. While I had a marketing background and a business plan, I always have a business plan, people. And I had experience running an IT franchise for 16 years. I had to tell people I was no longer associated with that brand that I left behind. It was a quiet 3 months of working on social media and sending emails and letting people know of the business change. I had to leave because I had a franchise and I started from scratch. I had to leave behind a client list that was 16 years old. And I had to start from scratch day one. And like I spent everything to start from zero pretty much. So the number 1 building block of business. There we go. Purpose. What is purpose? So this content is borrowed from my mentor, Dr. Miriam. She let me know I could steal it, but this is a very condensed version. In the 10X rule in training, if we don't understand the meaning of a word, we need to open the dictionary and look up the definition. So the dictionary definition of purpose, it's the reason for our existence. My mentor, Dr. Miriam, says her purpose is to help you embrace your authentic self to serve your bigger purpose. You can delve deeper into her content by following her on social media. She's very active there, and this is extremely condensed, so my apologies if I butcher it. Purpose has the following 4 pillars. First pillar, your gifts. You all know you were born with gifts. These gifts are the building blocks of your purpose. So you know you're good at stuff. You just have to define what you're really good at. Do you know what your gifts are? Have you identified them along your life's journey? I'm 40. I know what my gifts are, but I run into a lot of small business owners who seem to be kind of scrambling at a lot of stuff, and they're not really sure what they're supposed to be doing. Are you a natural giver? Do you give more value to people than you ask for in return? Second pillar, passion. Definition of passion. Any powerful or compelling emotion or feeling. What are you most passionate about? Does it support your God-given gifts? Third pillar of purpose, values. Definition. Individual beliefs that motivate people to act one way or another. They serve as a guide for human behavior. I might get a lot of hate for this, but fourth pillar of purpose, monetization. Definition of monetization, the act or process of making an income from something that otherwise would not generate any revenue. And I feel a lot of business owners struggle with monetizing their gifts in their business. I always knew I had the gift of patience, a passion for helping others understand technology. My values are honesty, ethics, truth, and I do not tolerate liars. If I catch a lie, if I have a customer come in and I know they're lying about something, it's just, we end it right there. I can't go further. I've been able to monetize this self-employment income for 18 years. I was able to end one business after 16 years, start from scratch with no client list, and continue to pursue my purpose since I know I am on the right path. So my purpose statement is, my name is Mike Duffy, and my purpose is to be an authentic human who continually re-educates humanity on the importance of building data backup plan and a tested recovery plan to protect your personal and business finances and emotional well-being from disasters. What disasters? Flood, fire, theft, user error, hackers. Whatever happens in your life, I want to make sure you've got a data backup plan and we know how to recover your data. Why do we want to recover your data? To reduce your stress. Why? Losing data is easily preventable. Losing relationships, customers, or your business is very destructive habit caused simply by your lack of information or allowing that agreeing with that information, right? I just mentioned authenticity. Authenticity is building block number 2 of a successful business. So a lot of people bring up the term authenticity. My wife and I have been talking about authenticity for years, and we recently, we went to Dubai to see somebody by the name of Gary Brecka. He's all over the internet talking about authenticity. So I'm borrowing this from Gary. He's a human biologist and host of the Ultimate Human podcast. If you haven't heard of him, his previous career was in health insurance, where his job is to look at your blood tests, physical activity, and prescription medications, and he could calculate the day you die because he worked in insurance, and that's what they do. He wanted to use his skills for the benefit of humanity, and he started 10X Health Systems in 2020. It's one of those pandemic businesses where he knew he wasn't aligned with his purpose, and he had to change it. If anyone knows of Dana White from the UFC, Gary's the one who helped Dana get off all his prescription meds and fix his health. So that's come up on social media in like the last 4 months. So, what is authenticity? Authenticity is the most powerful frequency to leave the human body. Where does this frequency come from? Your brain. It is scientifically measured. It is measured to be 4,000 times more powerful than the frequency of love. Let that sink in. To be successful in a given field, we've been taught our whole lives to follow your passions and find what you love to do, and the rest will fall into place. However, will you be successful beyond your wildest imagination? You can love what you do, but if you're not 100% sold on it, it will destroy your life and you will fall out of love with your passion. That's exactly what happened with my last business. I loved it and I was top 3 in that company, but it was not aligned with what I was supposed to be doing. And I knew that for about 10 years, and I sat on it for 10 years and didn't do anything about it until the 10X rule. So to be authentic, you must be truthful, honest, and be 100% on you and your ideas, and 100% believe in your purpose in life. And believe me, people are attracted to the frequency of your authenticity. I've been live streaming every day since we got back, and I have so many messages. They're like, I didn't know you did this. And I'm like, I've been posting on social media for years, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But until okay. Your current and future clients are attracted to your 100% belief in your products and services. Building block number 3 of business, omnipresence. Definition, wildly or constrained. Wildly or constantly encountered, common or widespread. How widely distributed is your marketing content and communication right now? Is your brand a household name? If not, how do we get there? There's many ways to become omnipresent with your advertising efforts and marketing schemes, but at the end of the day, all print and physical media costs money that most businesses just don't have the budget for yet. To reach your current known market, you're probably doing the following communication: flyers, ads, sending cards or swag to customers, email marketing, text messaging marketing, all this stuff. All this stuff costs money and has a very limited reach. You're reminding, but it's important because you're reminding yourself and your existing and past customers that you're still in business. But how do we reach their friends and their friends of friends and other audiences? You can ask for referrals. But wouldn't it be awesome for your clients to be able to share something with their network of friends to easily make the introduction to your services? Remember, your net worth is equal to your network is equal to your net worth. To grow your business 10 times, you need to 10x your efforts and messages to 10 times the amount of people. So if your client network is 10 people, you want each one of those 10 people to introduce your brand to 10 new people. How do we do this? Greg knows. It's video content. Low cost and easy to distribute. There's so many video platforms available now for you to share your message. And that's why I partnered with Mupo Entertainment in 2021. I'm now labeled on LinkedIn an award-winning cybersecurity video producer. So this is why you should be really recording yourself every single day, live streaming as much as possible. And this is why I chose Mupo Entertainment as my home to build my video podcast, because we're a family of content creators who meet weekly and help you create your video podcast. We hold you accountable. We are led by Michelle Mupo, an entertainment industry legend. She's got a ton of entertainment company experience. and she knows how the entertainment industry works. And with Mupo, we all own it. So pretty much, if we get advertisers in, we're sharing the it's an 80-20 split where we get 80, Mupo gets 20%. So it works out really well for podcasters. More benefits of our video platform is we teach and train you on the gear you need to get started with. We have acting classes with real actors and actresses. And once a week, we have accountability meetings, which I am missing tonight because I'm here to upsell you on joining me at mupoentertainment.com just to get started to launch your video podcast so we can start creating your omnipresence. So what are you waiting for? What's stopping you from doing daily live videos? I know there's a few of us in the group that are really good at the videos. Like I know Randy's posting videos, and I'm sure a few of you are as well. But we're not just videos at mupoentertainment.com. We've got print publishing. We've got a ton of stuff going on at Mupo Entertainment. So I'm just wanting to help everybody. So, and I'm pretty much done at this point, Randy. So does anybody have any questions for me? No questions? Okay, well, we brought door prizes, but we also have a box of thank you gifts for everybody who showed up tonight. So my business card's in there from Mupo, and we would love to help you launch your, do coaching with you, have you come on my podcast and get you started with Carl's holding up the swag. You know me, I'm a brand shark. I always bring presents. So that's how everybody knows me, right? So Santa, exactly. I should have worn a red suit, but I don't have one yet. So I got a couple colors, but it matched my white shoes. So anyway, I'm all finished. Thank you so much.
That's a great presentation, but I guess especially all the distractions, people walking by. Take an advanced course in.
And it's
You guys went over your time. Because we're behind schedule, please try to wrap it up.
I'm
I'll bring up the table at a time.